Hi folks, we are seeding carrots here on the farm. I've got a Napoli pelleted seed we're using. Those are my beds. And with it, I usually use a raw seed, but I had pelleted seed left over, so it's a clay coating over the seed, makes it easier to singulate. So we're using a Yang or a Jang seeder. This is a puck style kind of seeder. It's a LJ24 puck. We're going, I think it's 9/14, so it's about a 1/2 inch spacing. We are going to do 4 rows per bed. This is a 5-row machine. So we use this for our salad greens, so for our arugula and all our Asian greens and cut lettuce. So what this will do is I'll make 1 or 2 passes on this bed. These are 30-inch beds. We've already staled them 2 or 3 times. We've already irrigated them, so I got a lot of good moisture there. Weed seeds pretty much been pushed out, so we're ready for some carrot seed.
How quickly can you push this thing?
About a nice walking pace is how you want to do it.
How big is this high tunnel?
This is a 54 by 30. Custom made.
Notice those gears are turning. Now we had to stale the seed bed, and I just did an Instagram story about that a second ago. So you can go check out at SL Farms 2 on our Instagram and watch what staling looks like. And you can see how many beds are in the high tunnel. Not all of these beds are going to be carrots, but I think most of them are. Here is a temperature gauge that lets us know how warm the soil is, and we can't start planting until the soil is a certain temperature. This city girl did not know that until I married a farmer. It makes sense though, right? So we did have to spend some time making sure that this high tunnel was warm enough before we could get the seed in the ground. Notice that my husband is walking in the pathways between the beds. I just got yelled at the beginning because I accidentally stepped on a bed with my crock. It's very bad. And before we let you go, okay, let me let him start this next one. I want to show you our work order. If you have any questions about how seeding works after watching this whole video, shoot them down in the comments. This is carrots going into the ground right now. These are going to be for our CSA box memberships, but we'll also have some in the online store for people who aren't in our CSA. It's kind of a new thing this year. We're letting people who aren't in the CSA buy from us too every week from our store. This is the work order, the seed work order that I wanted to show you. Farmer Kurt is super organized, and he's got all kinds of charts like this. And this kind of, this looks really fancy to me. It's kind of speaking farmer language, but you can see here, these are the different crops. And these are all instructions for him to know what's the roller plate for this seeder that he's using, the Yang seeder, what's the gearing for the front slash rear, the brush setting, yeah, and just general comments. So he kind of uses this as his cheat sheet when he needs to figure out what plates are going inside that seeder machine. Today we are planting the Napoli carrot, and then is it space spinach? Space, okay, I say space. We're also going to be planting some spinach in this tunnel. It's nice and cozy in here right now. So he's making 2 passes per bed with this Jang seeder. How much did you pay for this seeder, Dave?
Around $2,000.
$2,000 tool. Yeah, it's not cheap, but it's a beautiful invention.
Instead of going 1 row at a time, we do 4 rows.
And then just these are the different sprockets that you could use and that go into position there, and so it's all dependent on this.
But why we like it, we use it a lot for our Asian greens, and this is nice level bed that it makes. So when we're using our greens cutter, it's nice and level.
Yeah.
I mean, it's badass.
Yes. All right, well, that's all we got. If you're interested in getting onto our email list so that you can buy our produce from the online store this summer, please head over to sharedlegacyfarms.com/buy online and just subscribe with your email. If you are already on our email list or you're in our CSA, you don't have to worry about that, but we would love to connect with you. Thanks for watching, everyone.